Hey guys, this is Red Hood 420 and we're here to talk about the Uncharted 4 review from the Washington Post. And I want to make a disclaimer on this video and saying that I understand an opinion, guys. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but as being a gaming critic, you need to be very objective and not being biased in your claims, and you have to back up what you did not like about the game. In Uncharted 4, it was funny because I went to Metacritic, checked the score from Uncharted 4 because I knew I had a 94 on Metacritic, and then it dropped to a 93, and I was like, whoa, what just happened? And I saw that the Washington Post gave it a 40 out of 100, 4 out of 10. And I was like, that's strange. This is the only site that has a big problem with Uncharted 4. So I was just like, you know what? I want to see what they have to say. And the guy goes by, the author's name is actually Michael Thompson. And he also reviewed Dark Souls 2 and said it was the worst video game of all time. And I'm just like, wait, I didn't know. And people were saying that in the comments. So I was just like, oh, okay. So I read the review. And it said in the beginning with the title, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End Review. This 4-part series should have ended after part 1. So, we know his stance already on the series. He just does not like the series. And being a reviewer, you shouldn't act like that. And this is starting to sound more like a blog. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll keep reading. And he's saying that he doesn't like the storytelling and doesn't give examples of what he didn't like about the storytelling. Is it this story not cohesive? Does it have plot holes? Anything. Is it predictable? Can you give examples and saying what it is? No, he's just saying he just does not like the story and that it should have ended after part 1. And he doesn't even talk about the gameplay mechanics in his review, just mainly the whole entire story. And he criticizes Naughty Dog for creating great graphics, where in his Super Mario Maker review, he's just like, oh, Mario should have better graphics. I'm like, you're being a hypocrite right there. So why in the hell would you criticize this one game for not having graphics and this game for having good graphics? It doesn't make sense. Come on, Michael Thompson. Please make a better review. This review just sounds like a blog. This is a mess. And I love how Kotaku made an article saying that people are attacking him. Yeah, there are some people that are attacking him and just saying he's an Xbox fanboy. But this guy literally made a terrible review, and one of the staff members entirely disagrees with him. It goes by the name of Gene. And he seems like a nice dude. And I'd kind of rather have him do the review. But it's getting ridiculous. This is getting out of hand. This guy is allowed to make reviews. Honestly, am I in favor of people having that petition to get rid of the review from Metacritic, you know, the score? I would say yes. This ruins the credibility of the Washington Post. You shouldn't give scores out like that and not back up your claims. You have no evidence, and this is just you having a tantrum about the Uncharted series as a whole, and Uncharted 4 especially. It's like, come on. Tell me what you didn't like about the multiplayer. Tell me what you didn't like about the mechanics. Is the mechanics too clunky? Is it this and that? And he does not do this. And it's kind of getting ridiculous. This gives a taint on his reputation as a reviewer. Do I think that we should allow this man to keep reviewing games? No, I don't agree with that. Like, I didn't know that he would bash a lot on games, and supposedly he does. And then he has the audacity to say like COD is like one of his favorite games of all time and stuff like that. And it's like, it tastes like Coca-Cola or something like that. He gives that example. It's like, come on, you gonna say that about COD? Really? Okay, man. Like, this is getting ridiculous. I just don't understand. And then he goes on Twitter and says that he compares it to a toilet. It's like, please act professional. On Twitter, yeah, you're getting the hate, but still, it's not, this game isn't a urinal. It's like, really, Washington Post? And I'm like, I'm surprised Washington Post doesn't, like, you know, look at their Twitter feed and stuff like that. His Twitter feed in particular, about saying comments like that. And honestly, guys, get the word out. talk about this, share it with your friends, and have this discussion with this reviewer. And it's kind of funny that he's not saying anything in the comment section. Is it possible that he wanted to give it the score he deserved? The score that he thinks it deserved by creating controversy so that this article can clickbait and get more viewers and he gets a better pay? I think so. There's some people in the insiders for gaming journalisms that they did this with, I think, The Last of Us, because they knew they would get the attention. And it's just like, and I think it's kind of funny that they didn't give the score on that review Michael Thompson created in the website. It's like, it's not there, and the Metacritic says, oh, that's what they gave it to us. So come on now, this is just really annoying, and I think personally that this score should be removed. If it was IGN, no, I didn't care. IGN's review for Uncharted 4 was, you know, it was alright, and other people were great. I actually like Toretto Ninja's review score because he goes in depth. So if you guys have never checked out Toretto Ninja, check him out. Check out his new website that he's getting with his friends to do more gaming journalism and stuff like that. And he's like a real critic, and I like how he's taking his direction with his YouTube channel. But I'm going off topic. But I'm trying to give an example of who's a good, you know, who has good credibility as a gaming journalist. And this guy doesn't. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's creating a blog. This review deserves to be a blog. It's not a review. This kind of puts a bad mark on gaming journalism as a whole. So if you're watching this, anybody on the Washington Post, fix your stuff. Metacritic, you're watching this, take down the score. I think it's kind of ridiculous because he had no valid points throughout the whole entire review. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of my video. Guys, check out the rest of my videos on my channel. I do Let's Plays, movie reviews, podcast, and some gaming news. So guys, I hope you have a great day. This is Red Hood 420, signing off.